Arne Slots has just finished his press conference ahead of the Villa game on Friday evening, and here are the main talking points. If you like these videos, I'd really appreciate a follow. Let's get into it. Injury news up first as ever. Ibu Konate is available to play. Salah will be available for a few minutes in the game. He's been in training. Alisson Becker is back in training, but they're not sure whether he'll be available to start this game or whether he'll start the last game. And Florian Wirtz is on antibiotics for his infection, but they're going to wait and see if he's available to play or not. So it's not a fitness issue, it's a bug issue. He was asked about how there's a lot of criticism on him and there's a lot of reports about him being sacked and what are his thoughts. And he said, ever since football began, when you're in the pub with your mates, you would complain about managers if the results haven't gone the way that you'd want them to go. This day and age, though, it's not more in pubs, although I'm sure it is in pubs. He says it's also online. And so you don't just people aren't just telling their thoughts to their mates, they're telling their thoughts to thousands, millions of people online. So I can understand why the pressure would come from. But I am in conversations about the tour. I'm in conversations about players we're hoping to bring in the summer. So for me, I feel like I'm going to be the manager here next season. He was then asked, could you categorically say that you believe you will be the manager of Liverpool next season? He said, it's obviously not up to me, but I am contracted to this club. I haven't been told otherwise. And I am in conversations about the tour, about players going and coming this summer. So for me, yes, I will be the manager of Liverpool next season. He was asked about Villa and how they've got quite a congested schedule at the moment. So do we think we can capitalise on that? Maybe they're tired. And he said, well, they played on Sunday, we're playing on Friday. I don't think tiredness is going to be an issue. The reason that they're such a good side and the reason that they're in the final of the competition they're in is because they've got a big squad and a lot of good players. So I don't think it's going to be an easy game, if that's the question you're asking. They're a good side. We need to play well to beat them. He was asked about Harvey Elliott and what the situation is there. He said it's a shame for the club. It's a shame for him that he has gone to a Villa and not got the minutes that he was told or he believed he would get over there. Especially after a good Euros and a good season with us. But he didn't get many minutes under my first season either, so that's why he did obviously go to get more minutes, and unfortunately that just hasn't happened. He is contracted to Liverpool. He will come back to Liverpool this pre-season. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. He was asked about Alisson leaving, and he basically said, look, I don't talk about players leaving. He said, but if he is to go, then fans would like to know because they would like to be able to say goodbye to him. And he said, well, the fans will support him whether he's leaving or whether he isn't. And as far as I'm aware, nothing's changed. I will not talk about it in this press conference. What I would say is Robertson and Salah both have come out and said they are leaving. Alisson hasn't. So take that as you will. But if he wanted to say goodbye, I think he would have said he was leaving by now, personally. But hey-ho. He was asked about Konate's contract. And again, he said at the moment, nothing's happened. And when it does, we'll let you know. But we're not going to discuss that in this press conference. He was asked about Andy Robertson and could he describe what a hole he might leave, and he said, look, as a player he is one of, if not the defender who has brought on this new system where they just run constantly backwards and forwards. He goes, I know that I used clips of him when I was at Feyenoord, and I know other managers will have used clips of him as well. He is a fantastic player. His intensity is incredible. His leadership skills are also impeccable, but also on top of all of that, as a person, he is a brilliant person. He will be heavily missed. He was asked if Kerkez is at a similar level to Robertson, and he said they are at similar levels. He said for Kerkez's age, the amount of experience he has got in the Premier League and Champions League and stuff like that is incredible, and his ceiling will only get higher and higher from here on out. They are different. I'm not going to go into why they're different. That's why I play them. I've played both of them a lot this season because in certain games I've liked how Robertson would play versus Kerkez, but they are both a similar level in my opinion. He was asked about the momentum of a game and how even though we're 1-0 up a few times this season, we've then taken our foot off the gas. And he said that isn't what we're aiming to do. That's why in the second half against Chelsea we came out and really put it to them, and that's why we were the better side in the second half. But it's hard that in spells in games, other teams just are better than you. It happens in every game, and it's hard not for the players not to then sink back and defend instead of high press, because they're worried about conceding. Of course they are, because they've conceded a lot this season. And it's hard to get the message across to 11 players on a football field when it's in game that they need to carry on pushing. But when we got into the half time, we told them, and then the second half you could tell we looked better. He actually said that he thinks that 80% of the season we've been the better side in games and we just haven't won it. We haven't converted our chances. I'm not sure I'd agree with that, but that's what he thinks. And that was about it. Yeah, tough game. Maybe they'll rest some players with the cup final next week. Not sure, but we need a point or a win, I think. I think a win, we're guaranteed Champions League. A point with our goal difference, I think we're not far off guaranteed with Brentford at the last game of the season. So, yeah, we just need to play well and win a game would be lovely. Have a lovely day. Please like, please comment, please follow me, please repost it. Come on, you Reds.